Hi, I'm explaining question 12 from exam 2. Suppose a 95 confidence interval for the difference in the proportion of Democrats and Republicans who believe the record temperature in 2015 were caused mostly by humans is negative 0.01 to 0.05. What would be the result of a two-tailed hypothesis test alpha equals 0.05 if the proportion of Democrats and Republicans that believe the record temperatures in 2015 are caused mostly by humans are different? So when we do two-tailed hypothesis tests, we have to consider that for step 5 we can either fail to reject ho or reject ho. So automatically we can cross out B except ho because that's just not a possibility. Likewise, we can eliminate D since it includes B except ho in its answer. To understand this question, you should write down step 1 of the two-tailed hypothesis test. So the null hypothesis would be the proportion of Democrats equals the proportion of Republicans, and the alternative hypothesis would be the proportion of Democrats does not equal the proportion of Republicans. In this problem, it wants us to take the confidence interval and use it to see the results of the two-tailed hypothesis test. So since we have negative 0.01 to 0.05 as the confidence interval, we can cross out E. So now we're down to two answers, reject ho or fail to reject ho. Reject ho is saying that our proportion is statistically different, whereas fail to reject ho is saying that our proportion is not statistically different. Now if we look at the formula for the confidence interval for the difference in proportions, we can get a better understanding of where this confidence interval came from. It is really just the difference of the sample proportions plus or minus the margin of error. So since it is evident that 0 is in our interval, we can make the conclusion of failing to reject ho, also known as there is not sufficient evidence to support the claim that there is a difference in proportions of Democrats and Republicans who believe the record temperatures in 2015 were caused mostly by humans. By having 0 in our confidence interval, it shows that there is a chance when we subtract the proportion of Democrats minus the proportion of Republicans that we get 0. Also suggesting that there is 0 difference between these proportions. I hope this video was helpful and good luck on your exams!